The industry needs more powerful, deep bandwidth connections. We need it because, the mobile networks, T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T, they're all building 5G home internet on top of their mobile networks. And they just need more far-reaching, powerful, meaningful bandwidth that they can put on their networks so they can sell services to Americans across the country. And now we have reason to believe that Lumen, that invested into CBRS spectrum a number of years ago, is looking to sell those licenses. And the reason why this is a big deal is because we have a new FCC. And that new FCC is being tasked with fixing a lot of the things that have been wrong in the past with the industry. For those of you that are not aware, check out the article from Jake on the broadbandbreakfast.com to learn more about CBRS, but I'll give you guys the TLDR. It's basically a frequency band that is shared between unlicensed users, licensed users, and it's got some power levels that are less than ideal. It's lower. It's not used for uplink. It's a troubled spectrum when you compare it to the licensed spectrum that the carriers like to use because they can push that to higher power. It has more reach, better indoor penetration, more people connected to it more reliably. And that's what the industry wants, and that's what Americans want. But now with Lumen selling theirs and moving on from it after spending millions on the licenses, I think the angle here is, I think more and more companies that made those purchases for CBRS licenses are going to be out on them. They're going to be looking to move on and sell them. I don't think they're the only ones. I think there's a version of this where big cable relinquishes theirs or sells theirs. I don't think Verizon's going to sell theirs. I think they want more of it, actually. And I think as a whole, the industry could sure use a power boost. And maybe the situation for Lumen is unique because they thought they were going to utilize it for private networks. And really, that's been kind of like a space that's been kind of slow to develop. And there really hasn't been that much adoption that would warrant a bunch of competitors there. But this definitely is something that I'm going to continue to watch. I'm going to see what happens with Comcast, Charter, and I think even Cox has CBRS spectrum holdings. If they're the next ones to sell, I think those are going to be opportunities for Verizon to deepen their license holdings. I don't know who else is going to get involved. It doesn't seem like AT&T will. And I don't think T-Mobile will either because they were available to get those auctions they were able to get those licenses when they were auctioned and they didn't. It would only be more expensive now, right? So I'm not sure, but I think this is telling. And it's a painful reminder that not all spectrum is created equal. The airwaves that are high powered, the airwaves that can be pushed further and can work indoors where people are always using their phones, right? They use them outside, of course. It's a mobile network, but they use them indoors too. There's not always an available Wi-Fi. Not everybody wants to be in Wi-Fi. And popping in and out of buildings doesn't mean you're in range of a Wi-Fi network all the time. But this is kind of a damning situation for CBRS. It's just not worked out the way that we thought it was going to be. I can say that it's been put to good use by Verizon. I can say that it's been put to good use by the fixed wireless access network builders, the wireless ISPs, Crow's Nest and such. Shout out to him. It's those kind of applications, but it needs to be more meaningful. And I think it would be wise for the FCC to address it and make CBRS great again. If we want to go ahead and coin that term. This is a story I'm going to continue to watch. It's big for the industry. We'll see what happens if any modifications and changes happen to power levels. Agreements can be reached, management systems can be improved, and power levels become more meaningful. Really, really need this. I think this is going to be huge for the industry, but let me know what you guys think. Drop me a comment. Like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Check out some more of our content here at the end. And appreciate you guys for watching. We'll see you all in the next one.